This time around, I'm going to show you how to replace the fog light bulbs on your Mazda 2, and I'm going to do you one better by trying an upgrade. This video was made possible in part by your generous contributions on Patreon. Thank you. People ask me all the time about upgrading the headlights in the Mazda 2 to LEDs, and at this point I'm not quite convinced. However, these H11 fog light bulbs come highly recommended with lots of positive reviews, and the stakes are low at $20 from Amazon, so if they don't work, I haven't lost all that much. Headlight kits are a little bit more expensive, but if these end up working really well, who knows? So let's go ahead and dive on into this project. Once the car is up in the air safely on jack stands, accessing the back of the fog lights to remove the bulbs is pretty easy. So first things first, gotta unplug it. That's just pinch and pull. Then we just take the bulb, give her a twist, and out she comes. There they are side by side for comparison. As you can see, the LED unit is self-contained. There's no kind of adapters or anything. You just remove and replace. It's super easy. I'm going to go ahead and put one of these in, turn the lights on, and see what the difference is. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's overriding my yellow fog light film pretty much because it's so hyper white compared to over here. I can't tell if the light output is any more or less, but it's definitely a different color. I had to roll the car outside to get a better visual representation. You can definitely see the difference in color, and I'd say that it's maybe a little bit brighter. So far, it's looking like it's down to the discretion of the end user. They're definitely whiter in color, so if that's something you want, then you're good there. As far as more light output, I don't know, not so much. But since we're already here, let's go ahead and put in that other bulb. Driver's side bulb is a little bit tighter because of that washer fluid reservoir, but it should come out just the same. I turn these on just for reference before installing it. That's pretty much the color you get, pure white. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a solid 50-50 on these, having just put them in. What do you think? I just took the car for a spin around the block, and from behind the wheel, I couldn't tell a difference. From where I'm standing, it seems pretty definitive that unless you absolutely have to have a pure white bulb in your housing and maybe have 1/10 of a point less draw in your car's electrical system, these LED bulbs aren't worth the price of admission. They certainly don't put any more light out onto the road, which confirms what I've been hypothesizing this whole time, that they just aren't a viable upgrade. When it comes to reflector housings, nothing beats a high-quality halogen bulb, and you can take that right to the bank. I hope you guys enjoyed this short one. I wanted to throw it together for all the people that have constantly asked me about LED bulbs and whether or not they're an upgrade. You've seen it here, you've got my verdict now. And if nothing else, you now know how to change the fog light bulb on a Mazda 2 should one of yours ever burn out. And good news, you can just go to any auto parts store and get some replacement halogens, because the LED ones really aren't going to make that much of a difference. That's it for me this time. Thank you all so much for watching and subscribing, and thank you to my Patreon subscribers, because I used Patreon money to make this video and test this theory, so I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. No, mosquitoes. And click.